we would like love to just ride our four-wheelers around the camp and everything, and look for places that would be good for hunting, and look for where deer root and stuff a lot, and all that stuff. And it was so much fun. We were packing up really to go home, and like it was our last day, and I took that one last ride. I don't really remember much. I mean, I remember like bunny hunting. We were like hunting rabbits and doves and like all birds in that area. All I know is I flipped off and I almost killed myself.
So right here is where we found Brock, and the four-wheeler was on the other side. You see where the four-wheeler had hit here, and the four-wheeler was laying back over in there.
On August 14, 2014, while on a hunting trip with family and friends, Brock Gwynn was in a severe four-wheeling accident.
Every parent's worst nightmare phone call that he was, injured terribly and that he was being airlifted.
Doctors told Gary and Monica Gwynn that there was no medicine that could heal a brain.
Every time I think about his parents, I think to one of our first time that we met, where we sat down and kind of talked about his condition, and we weren't sure if he's going to make it, and if he does survive, how well he could be, and that he may not be the same child that they had before.
It was a terrible night. It's just a sight that you'll never forget.
For 48 hours, the Gwynns didn't eat or sleep as they tried to wrap their heads around what had happened and what might happen to their boy.
I mean, you're going through the most critical time of your lives, and life just stops, time stops. We are 176 steps from the front doors of Children's Hospital.
2 days turned into 5 weeks as Memorial's medical staff brought their highest level of care. The Gwynns added their love, and God did what God does.
No one can tell you whatever's going to happen with a brain injury. It's just impossible to read.
For those 5 weeks, the Ronald McDonald House made it possible for the Gwynns not to worry about themselves at all.
You still have to eat. You have to get some rest. You have to take care of yourself. Being able to do that, knowing that if you had to, you can run across the street and be at your child's side in like 2 minutes, makes that rest go a little bit easier.
I think it's good. It's time for us to give it back.
At Ronald McDonald House, the Gwynns were surrounded by people like Dave and Cora Roulon, volunteers who had walked in the Gwynns' shoes and understood the gift of enabling total devotion to their child.
Volunteers as a whole help us run this house. We're able to do our mission because volunteers are here answering the phones or answering the door, working with the families or keeping the house nice and clean and doing the things that are needed to be done. Beyond that, even volunteering at events so we can raise the monies needed to support all these families makes a huge impact on us.
Fighting goal by Brock Gwynn.
Today, Brock Gwynn is back on the soccer field, living independently and fully engaged in a life that no one could have imagined looking at his broken body and brain 5 years ago. For that, he can thank God, his family, his medical team, and the folks at the Ronald McDonald House who were there for him and will be there for you.
And life changes just like that. Having that happen to you and just knowing that there are people out there from the staff, the mission, the board, the volunteers, the community that are there for you, and they don't know you, but they're going to do everything in their power to make sure that you and your family, and most importantly, your child gets through this time is just amazing.
The Ronald McDonald House of the Coastal Empire, keeping families close.